The government continues to warn against constructing structures in no-building zones. Prime Minister Andrew Holness repeated the call at the handing over ceremony for land titles in St. Catherine this week.
The National Land Agency, NLA's systematic land registration program saw an additional 25 residents finally receiving titles for the property they own in St. Catherine. According to Prime Minister Andrew Holness, the program forms a critical part of the government's plan to address hundreds of thousands of parcels of land occupied by residents for decades, but with no proof of ownership.
The ambition of this government is to have every Jamaican who owns or occupies a piece of land now go through the formal process to determine whether or not that can be legally ascribed a title of ownership.
But even as he championed the NLA's program, there was again a warning for persons to think carefully about where they decide to construct houses. He cautioned persons to stop building on river and gully banks, steep hillsides, and other places not suitable for housing.
I raised the issue because I made some comments when I visited St. Thomas. And I observed some of the reaction is, then where me I go live? People are suffer. And I understand that. I do understand that. But that attitude does not solve the problem. It is that attitude that gets you into the problem.
The NLA's systematic land registration program started in 2021 and has seen over 8,700 titles issued so far in St. Catherine, St. Elizabeth and Manchester. Under the program, the NLA looked at some 12,000 parcels of land in areas with low land registration. After lengthy and intensive investigations, the owners are issued a certificate of title. Some 300,000 unregistered lots have been identified under the program. The program is to be extended to other parishes in coming years.
So, when it comes to this, we are going to allocate in our next budget another massive allocation. We can't rely on the NHT wholly and solely to do this. So out of the central government budget, we will allocate another $1 billion towards land titling to make sure that this process continues.
Herman Green, TVJ News.
The tourism